Oh well, hello and welcome to Patrick's Models and Transports. So here's the main video linked to that short I showed you before. I was making a short and it went to 4 minutes, and then when I uploaded it as a short it cut it at a minute and a whatever. So I've mentioned in many previous videos that Jouef wheels, metal wheel sets, tend to lose their gauging. In fact, here's a prime example. As you can see here, this wheel has lost its gauging. In this case here, on both ends, both where it's the metal wheel, sorry, they're all metal, both where the wheel is fitted directly to the axle, and it has also lost the gauging where there's a rubber bush, the insulating bush, right? So this is a wheel, this is part of my stock of Jouef wheels. So if you look at them, they're all out of gauge. Now, it's just a slack fit. What happens is, when you lubricate the axle boxes, you put a spot of oil here. The oil goes in by capillary effect and it slackens the join between the metal wheel and the axle on these Jouef wheel sets. It happened to me mainly only on Jouef wheel sets. It has also happened. I have fixed this problem, not because they got slackened under my tenure, but because I found loose wheel rims on Rocco, wheels with large diameter plastic hubs and things like that. Electro-tren wheels as well with the composite axles, etc. But the most common wheel sets I have this problem are these Jouef metal ones. So, spoiler alert, that I've finished reassembling the Picasso rail car. So I began a test run just to break in the motor because we changed the brushes. And at one point I said, okay, well, let's smooth everything down. I'll put a spot of my mix of sewing machine oil and technical petroleum jelly in these axle boxes. That's generally not so liquid. I thought to put just grease here, but I said I'll put the mix. It's easier. It's more viscous compared to standard oil. What happened? First thing happened. It immediately, just as I tested the wheels, running them in a bogie, the wheels that are fitted directly to the metal axle went slack. Immediately. Not the ones with the rubber bush. No problem with them, or the plastic nylon bush. They didn't have any issues. So at that point I took one of my Lima wheels, which is this one in here. You see there's a Lima metal axle in there. Right in there, see? I'll fish it out. And I generally always do my re-gauging. I use this Lima wheel set as my sample for re-gauging. I could even probably use one of the plastic ones as well. But I prefer to use metal because there aren't any moulding marks, there aren't, it's a better finish. And the Lima wheels are really very, very good quality. This also comes from some spares. Might end up going on a wagon soon, this one here. But any Lima metal wheel set is a good sample for your gauging. I don't have a back-to-back re-gauging gauge. So I always measure them. I measure the Lima one with my very near calipers, because this set of made in China calipers is not very precise when it measures internally because it's rubbish. But I know that when this marks 13 millimeters, that's actually 14 point whatever the standard is, because I just base my calculation on by measuring the inside, the inner distance between the flanges on the Lima wheel set. I keep meaning to buy a new one of these. I bought this because I wanted on Amazon because I wanted a more precise set of calipers compared to the plastic ones I had. It's perfect when you measure this way, like that, but it's a millimeter short when you measure internally. You can actually see that it overlaps. It should not overlap. It's junk, very near. So then you wonder why some things made in China are wonky. Quality tools. Okay, it's just what I speak by experience. So this is okay from here. I've actually carried out a series of tests using a ruler, a steel ruler that I know to be precise, and the problem is between internal measurement. Between here and here there's a millimeter less, but it doesn't matter. If you've got a sample, you're okay. Anyway, so to fix the wheels, the slack wheels to the axle, I always use Loctite. This is Loctite frenante media resistenza. So this is medium resistance thread lock to block threaded parts to fix. It's also used for fixing ball bearings. In fact, it's also referred to as the ball bearing retaining compound, seals, and all sorts of other things, connectors, etc., etc. It's very good. You apply it. I think I must have. There is a video where I'll look among my videos, and I'll search my channel. I should find the video and I'll link it in the description box. Maybe not right now. I'll do it probably tomorrow or later on when I'm in front of the computer. Anyway, I use a wee wire, a toothpick. I have some of this in a wee small jar. I just dip this in, apply it. It goes in by capillary effect. In this case here I also applied it externally. Once this is set, you're not going to move these. These are set perfectly. So that's how I fixed the problem. But the problem, these wheels were not slack at all before I foolishly put a mix of oil and technical before I lubricated the axles. So with Jouef stock, if you want to lubricate axle boxes as these, I suggest just using either some grease, because the grease stays put exactly where it is, or graphite. You just get a very soft pencil. In fact, I'll use graphite on these. I have a Stumpy wee 5B. I'll use a 6B or something. I'll just sharpen it. I'll make a good sharp point with a pencil sharpener, and I'll just go in there and lubricate the axle boxes with graphite, and that'll stop the problem. The same as I did here. You can see there's pencil lead here on the join, on the bearing here, the bogey bearing here. You see, I always do that. It's excellent for plastic, and we don't. At that point, it's a dry lubricant that doesn't go and hinder the connection between the not very strong bond between the wheels and the axles. Probably tolerances are much slacker in Jouef wheel sets compared to Lima wheel sets. Lima wheel sets never lose their gauging. In fact, Lima wheel sets, if you ask me, are superior to the Jouef ones. The only problem is that gauging is the same, but the Jouef axle, what did I do with that other one? The Jouef axle is a wee bit longer. So if you want to use Jouef wheels, you can actually see that with the naked eye, that the axle is longer. In fact, we can actually make a measurement using the precise part of the caliper. So Lima wheel set, between axle pin to axle pin, we're at, it's not very easy, it says 20 millimeters. between 24.5 millimeters, right? The Jouef one full 25. So if you want to use Jouef wheel sets on a Lima wagon, which has not got very worn out axle boxes, all you have to do is bore out the axle box with your file, with your pointed file, like that, and then that way you can fit in Jouef wheels. I think I've done it. I can remember doing this, but I don't remember what wagon I did it on. I can't remember right now, but I know I've done it. In fact, I have quite a selection here of Jouef wheels, and I'm planning in future to because I'd like to standardise on metal wheels, because metal wheels spread less dirt. The Jouef plastic wheels with a metal axle instead, these are very good because they don't lose their gauging. They're excellent wheels, but usually I just leave them on. I don't touch them. I've not changed them on all the wagons, particularly if they're in good condition and they're clean. I don't change these. I can put up with some track cleaning. I don't have an enormous layout, but if they're in bad condition, very dirty, with lots of grime on them, I don't even bother. I just replace them. And here we've got some plastic stuff here, but some of these are off Lima plastics. Very well. So that's the trick. That's it. Once you've fixed the Jouef wheels with the thread lock, you can lubricate the axle boxes no problem with oil or a mix of oil and grease or whatever, because they don't come slack anymore. But if this was a bit, I would have liked to just start using this, so I had to interrupt again, but that's not a problem anyway. Reassembly video is coming soon. This is just a wee technical one and a spoiler that we've got this here on the track. I can tell you it's working very well. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, and cheerio, and see you next time. Ciao.